All right, good morning, guys. So today I'll be taking you guys on a typical day of what it looks like with me balancing some ventures. So today I'll be starting a brand new Rockwall project. So we'll be setting that up today. We have our other crew working on a smaller project. So today is actually our first day, believe it or not, that we had a split crew. So we're trying to branch off. We're trying to, get create a bigger team. That way we can do more projects all at once. So yeah. Other than that, I'll be picking up my son and taking him to a volleyball game. So here on the Big Island, there's a big tournament called the Highly Tournament that happens every March, once a year. And the week before that, there's a tournament called the Moku. So my son is in both of that tournaments. So am I. I'll be attempting to play some volleyball next week. But yeah, I'll take you on a journey of what a typical day looks like. And today is some Rockwall to volleyball. Let's go. So this project we are about to set up today is in Kalapana, Kahena Beach. We actually have a small time frame or a window. This client lives in Kalapana, but is heading back to the mainland next week. So he wants to be there while the wall is going up. And yeah, so we'll be working in Kalapana, which is, if you don't know, is kind of a far ways from where we live in the Hilo side. But a beautiful, beautiful spot there in Kahena Beach that we'll be building the Rockwall at. And I think that's one of the beauties, one of the things I love about Rockwall is that the places you get to go, of course, the people you meet, the relationships that you get to build and create, but it's the places that you get to go that I've never been to, just like music. As a musician, we do, gigs on the islands or elsewhere, places that I've never been, and it's just a super solid feeling to go to places that you never knew exist. Before, when I used to help my dad, maybe in like 2022 and before that, I used to help him do some estimates for some bids, and I never used contracts, never did. I would just go ahead, and message them the estimate, letting them know when we'll be coming in, and that was it. And we ran into a lot of problems, like a lot of problems where a client would say that we agreed upon this when we didn't, so on and so forth. So basically, I noticed that now contracts is important. Now I use contracts for every single project we do, big or small. Even though sometimes it's a headache, like shucks, I gotta create another contract, but it's a win-win for both of us, for both the business and the client. So that I just like to be on the same page always, even throughout the day. Sometimes I'll be hitting them up, if they're in their house, I'll have them come outside and like, hey, before we cement this is how, these are the measurements, this is how it will look, blah, blah, blah. You give me the green light and we're going. I only do it so that it prevents us from running into problems. And let me tell you, just like any industry, you run into some problems. Guys will go super far, and I'll save that for another video. But yeah, contracts is key. And even the way we do bids and estimates, my dad guy's been doing this for years. 25 plus years. And all the Tongans, the OGs who build rock walls, could literally go to a job site, look at the scope of work, and they could be easy give you a price. They'll be like, okay, I can do this for $42,000. And there's some clients, to this day, they'll do the old school way where like they don't need to see measurements or how many dollars you charge per square foot, blah, blah, blah. They'll just do it because, some of them are established and they know that they can do the work, they do good work, and they'll get the job. And then there's some clients where they won't accept me just giving them a random number, so they want to see the whole layout of not necessarily per square foot, but they want to see, okay, this is this much for labor, this much for materials, and for some, not even that. They just want to have it on a piece of paper so it looks more professional. You know, it's a learning process. Every client is different, but yeah, having a written form of agreement is key. Shout out to Big Island Disposal for working with such a tight space. After dropping our sand, she came back and dropped off approximately 22 tons of blue rock. And because of the tight space, of course, she had to do them in increments. Later then, we trenched out a certain section just so we could run our string from property line to property line, making sure that the wall is in the property. And this took a while because let me tell you, this roots was stubborn. On the way home, about to pick up my son before his volleyball game. So me and my dad set up the our next job for tomorrow. We set it up this morning. Got a call from my brother saying that we needed more cement for the other job that they was doing. And then when I came back in, I had to order more cement. So I lost money today. But yeah, we live and we learn. And yeah, that's what it is. So they're finishing up the project. I'm hoping that the cement I bought today would finish the project. If not, we gotta grab more cement tomorrow. But that's the name of the game in business. You win some, you lose some. Some gotta win and some gotta lose. Poor Siakis got the blues. A lot of people think that if you run and own a business, they must make choke money, you know? And of course you can make money. But people forget that you can lose money too.
Oh yeah, I swear.
My man, you ready for the game? We winning or we losing today?
We're losing.
Bro, you're not him. You're not him, bro.
We're him.
Let's see. Let's see. Better eat those grapes. This guy's about to play his game, right? Going to Paneva to smash some air. Let's go. And that is a wrap of the day.